Hey, Mike D here, coming to you from the backyard. It is pretty sunny out, so I'm going to leave my sunglasses on. And if you were here yesterday, which I was, but you weren't, the kids had a couple friends over. It was a little crazy, but now it's nice and quiet and relaxing out here Monday morning. Anyway, I wanted to put this quick video together because I recently yesterday read an article in U.S. News and World Report. And, you know, I like U.S. News and World Report because seems to be a very unbiased publication. A lot of good articles in there relevant to small business. So the article was really based on, and I really derived a marketing lesson from it, but it was, the article was all about how the savings rate, which had actually dwindled for a while among American households, so meaning the percentage of income or the percentage of them that actually save money every month in a savings account or some other, I would say, short-term liquid account that they can, you know, get a hand on. Almost like, you know, when probably our great-grandparents or your grandparents, depending on how old you are, had that little coffee can on the kitchen counter. They stuff money in there for a rainy day or something. Now, obviously, most of us probably use bank accounts. So anyway, the savings rate, short-term savings rate is actually higher now, and they, you know, of course, it's recession news, of course, 'cause a lot of the news in the economic news is all about the recession. So what I took from that was, hey, you know, it's a good thing that savings rates are up. I mean, here's why. Because when people actually save money, believe it or not, they end up being more likely to spend it. Here's why. The reason is because when people feel wealthier, they're more likely to spend money. So if they feel, oh, you know, I have a few thousand in the bank, or I have, you know, 100,000 in the bank, whatever they have in the bank, they're more likely to spend money on a good product or service that they were marketed to in the correct way or ethically persuaded to purchase because it was in their best interest to buy. So that's one quick lesson, is that, you know, the savings rate is a good thing. Doesn't necessarily mean, yeah, people, of course, you know, they're going to cut back on certain things that they don't see value for. So if you can keep your product, your service, your business in that, you know, higher perceived value for these people that are saving, then you're better off because you have actually a better quality customer client who's more likely to stay with you for the long haul if you can do your job. That's lesson number one, and we'll talk real quick about marketing to those type of folks and what kind of marketing you need to be doing. But, you know, if you look down on the page here, you'll find a article I did on what I call informational persuasion. And what I don't know if I coined that term or not, but informational persuasion is basically when we're influenced, persuaded by information. So here's an example. You know, the news with the talk of the recession and everything is causing people to save more money. It's probably a knee-jerk reaction out of fear. However, probably a good thing. I agree with the article pointing out that's probably a good thing that people are back in the habit of saving money. All right, so that's a good thing. Now the next lesson. So again, informational persuasion. There it is again. The next lesson is this: if people are going to be more conscious about what they're spending their money on, investing their money on, what that tells you is that your marketing messages, your whole business, really does need to be a lot more appealing, okay, and attractive to that good quality clientele. So gone are the days of just, you know, running an ad and just slapping it together. Gone are the days of having a website that's not up to date, I guess, on the latest internet marketing strategies. So gone are all those, there's a bug here, gone are all those principles, and really what you need to focus on is putting together marketing messages that get results, and really putting a lot of your time and effort into crafting those marketing messages. Because again, if people are being a little more choosy because the alternative is to save money for a rainy day, then we have to make our messages appealing and attractive and mostly beneficial to those best quality clients. So something to keep in mind. One announcement: a friend of mine, Ayla Achad, she just wrote a book, and you know, I was going to bring it out here with me and I totally forgot to do it, but I had an advanced copy of it. It's called 34 Instant Stress Busters, how to de-stress fast with no extra time or money. If you read down below this video, you'll see a little bit of a quick email, so to say, or a quick message about her book launch, which is going on now. And if you decide to get her book now, I know she's throwing in a whole bunch of bonuses that you can check out as well. So I encourage you to do that. So if anything, read that message, check the link. If it's for you, great. I know it's one of those books you can keep handy and just kind of turn to one of the pages and say, hey, you know, I need to de-stress. What should I do here? It's kind of like the woo-saw moment for that book. So anyway, keep that couple things in mind. Read that message, and also remember, people are saving more. Studies show, which is a good thing, and your marketing messages have to be more powerful now. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.